Glynn again. Today I'm at home, as you can see. I'm going to be making some beef jerky. I'll be using Alton Brown's famous chef, his recipe. It's a pretty simple recipe. It's some lean meat. So I was able to find some beef tenderloin steaks on sale at Fairway Market. And I put those in the freezer for about 2 hours. That way they're easier to slice. So it's the steaks, black pepper, red pepper flakes, onion powder, soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and liquid smoke. So I'm going to slice up the steaks and get those marinating. I'll marinate those for about 8 hours, and then we'll come back and I'll show you the next step after that. So by putting them in the freezer for a couple hours, it makes it much easier to slice. And you want to have the leanest cut of meat you can get. The more fat you have in it, the quicker it will go rancid, to be honest with you. So that usually doesn't happen in this household. It gets eaten before it could possibly go rancid. But you want to cut it about 1/4 inch thick, a little less than 1/4 inch, but that's personal preference also. So we'll get this all sliced up. You want to use as sharp of a knife as you can get, but be very careful, as always. Depending on, you can, there's not a whole lot of grain to these, but if you have a cut of meat that has a lot of grain, you can go either with the grain or against the grain. It will determine how tough the beef jerky is. That's something you can experiment with yourself. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to slice. Try and do this without cutting my fingers off. There we go. I've used this recipe probably 4 or 5 times, and I get a lot of good reviews. And I've used all different types of cuts of meat. This is the first time I've used basically Filet Mignon. I just got a good price on it, and I thought, why not? Let's try it. So Alton Brown has come up, so his recipe calls for this. 2/3 cup Worcestershire sauce, 2/3 cup soy sauce, 1 tablespoon honey, which I'm going to eliminate, 2 teaspoons freshly ground black pepper, 2 teaspoons onion powder, 1 teaspoon of liquid smoke, and 1 teaspoon red pepper flakes, which is great. I'm glad he gave me all those quantities, but I don't use those. I just dump, and it's always worked out. So it's always a little bit different. So I'm putting the Worcestershire sauce in there. Apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. Soy sauce, that's an easy one. A little bit of liquid smoke. So once this is all marinated, you know, this will be tomorrow sometime. We'll let it sit overnight in the refrigerator, and I'll be using a electric dehydrator. Just bought the dehydrator at Walmart. It was like 30 bucks. Works great. Takes about 4 hours to dry this, but again, it's kind of personal preference. I would probably do at least 4 hours. And let me grab a spoon, mix it up a little bit, and then I'll cover it with saran wrap and let it marinate. I'll probably, as it's marinating, you know, maybe a couple times tonight, I'll mix it up a little bit more. Just make sure it's all getting good and covered in the sauce. That's what's going to make it taste really good. Okay, I'm gonna say that's good. All right, so that's it for this step. I'm gonna cover it up, put it in the refrigerator, and we'll see you tomorrow.